Yeah, so my name's Daniel Alexander. I'm a planner at the City and County Department of Transportation Services. I commute from my home in the Kapahulu area to our downtown office Monday through Friday, and I generally use a bike to get in. I get up, it's a nice way to start the day. The great thing about a bike is the time is very reliable, and sometimes I drive depending on my needs for that day if I have to run off some distant errand. But I generally like to bike, it gets my exercise in. And then in the afternoons, I generally pick up my son. He's still in preschool, and I have a bike that has a special seat on it for him and everything. He always prefers being in the bike over the car because he gets to experience the elements and everything. The big benefits is time reliability. My bike ride, regardless of traffic, is within 5 minutes every day. It's also exercise. Unfortunately, I wouldn't get a lot of exercise without biking, but I get a half an hour of exercise morning and afternoon when I bike, which is really great for me. Money savings, my car gets very little mileage on it, and that saves me maintenance, it saves me gas. I don't have convenient parking for a car here, but I do have convenient parking for a bike, and anyone does. I'm able to park right next to the building, and you experience the environment a lot differently when you're on a bike. You feel the weather, you interact with people more. So one interesting thing about the week without driving is it's really about developing empathy, understanding what others go through. We all care about each other, but we don't necessarily know what the other person's needs are and what they're going through. So this is an opportunity for us to see the world through a different light and hopefully, allow us to encounter the world better and treat each other better. If you want a bike to work, step one, figure out how you're going to get your bike. Maybe you're using the bike share system, which is great, but maybe you have your own bike. Make sure that it's functioning well, that you've got the tires pumped, the chain is functioning, everything's working right. Map your route. Map out how you're going to get from point A to point B, not from your driver's perspective, but how you would get there most safely on a bike. And maybe it means you go a little further, but if it's a safe, pleasant ride, it's going to be way better for you. Other things, think about where you're going to park the bike when you get there. So making sure you have a lock, or are you going to be able to bring it into your office or someplace. And don't forget your helmet. And if you think you're going to be out either early morning or into the night, lights are really essential. If you know someone else that bikes to your work, ask them, how do you deal with these things? And I'm sure they'd be more than happy to give you some tips very specific to your situation. Yeah, and I'm super excited about the week without driving. It's going to get more people biking, more people taking the bus, more people walking. Always good to try something new. You might find it works really awesome for you and see the benefits in it. I'm personally going to be participating and making a point to bike or take the bus all that week. And I think you should too. So I'd encourage you to register at the link below and join us in this endeavor.